Have you ever woken up feeling a new ache? Or found yourself forgetting a simple word mid-sentence, and that little voice inside immediately whispers, "Is this it? Is something really wrong?" It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? The sudden jolt of fear that perhaps these new, unexplainable sensations mean something serious is happening, something irreversible. We often feel these changes in our bodies and minds, and instinctively jump to the worst-case scenario. Our imaginations running wild with alarming diagnoses. The truth is, many of us experience these very real, very unsettling shifts as we get older, and because no one truly prepares us for them. We're left to navigate this anxious territory alone. We see our bodies changing, our minds feeling a little different, and it's easy to assume the absolute worst. But what if I told you that many of these unsettling sensations, these moments of worry, are not signs that you're dying, but simply common, often unmentioned, aspects of aging? What if these aren't red flags of impending doom, but rather gentle nudges from your body, asking for a little more understanding and care? In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on 4 specific aging symptoms that almost no one talks about, the ones that often cause the most anxiety, and we'll explore what they really are and how you can gently manage them. Understanding these can bring immense peace of mind and empower you to live your best life. So, keep watching, because by the end of this, you'll discover something truly surprising that will change how you view your own aging journey. Let's dive right into the first one. A symptom that can truly blindside you and often sends a shiver of fear down your spine: the sudden, overwhelming fatigue that just washes over you, leaving you feeling utterly drained even after a full night's sleep. It's not just feeling a bit tired. This is a profound weariness, a heavy blanket that smothers your energy, making even simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. You might be enjoying a pleasant afternoon, perhaps reading a book or chatting with a friend, and then, out of nowhere, you feel this immense drain, as if someone just pulled the plug on your internal battery. This isn't the fatigue you get from a busy day or a strenuous workout. This is the kind that makes you question everything, leading you to wonder if something truly serious is happening inside your body. The worry begins to gnaw at you. Am I developing something serious? Is this the start of a chronic illness I've heard about? This fear is incredibly isolating, making you feel as though your vibrant self is slipping away, replaced by a constant state of exhaustion. The surprising truth, the secret no one fully explains, is that while it's certainly worth mentioning to your doctor to rule out anything easily treatable, this kind of profound energy dip is a remarkably common, though rarely discussed, aspect of aging. It doesn't mean you're dying. It means your body's energy production systems are simply maturing. And like any mature system, they need a bit more thoughtful attention. For instance, as we age, the tiny energy factories in our cells, called mitochondria, don't always produce energy as efficiently as they once did. Think of them like tiny power plants that have been running for decades. They're still working, but they might need a bit more fuel and maintenance to keep producing at optimal levels. Our metabolism also naturally slows down, meaning our bodies burn fuel a little differently, and what once sustained us might not be enough, or might be too much of the wrong kind of fuel now. But it goes deeper than that. Many people over 60 are subtly, often unknowingly, dehydrated. We sometimes lose our thirst sensation as we age, or we might avoid drinking too much to prevent frequent bathroom trips. Yet, even mild dehydration can dramatically impact your energy levels, making your body work harder to perform basic functions. Imagine trying to run a complex machine without enough lubricant. It's going to struggle. Similarly, nutrient absorption can change. We might be eating well, but our bodies aren't extracting all the vital nutrients, like B vitamins, which are crucial for energy, or vitamin D, essential for so many bodily processes, or even iron, which carries oxygen in the blood. Without adequate levels of these, fatigue becomes a natural consequence. And let's not forget sleep. While you might be spending enough hours in bed, the quality of that sleep often diminishes with age. We tend to get less deep, restorative sleep, which is the kind that truly recharges our physical and mental batteries. You might wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, often unnoticed, also plays a role, constantly draining your body's resources as it tries to manage internal battles. So, What can you do about this draining fatigue that feels so alarming? The good news is, there are very practical, gentle steps you can take that can make a profound difference. First, hydration is key. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Sip water, herbal tea, or diluted fruit juice consistently throughout the day. Aim for small amounts frequently rather than large gulps, perhaps keeping a water bottle nearby as a constant reminder. Secondly, really focus on nutrient-dense foods. Think vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Consider small, frequent meals rather than 3 large ones, which can sometimes tax your digestive system. Think about incorporating foods rich in B vitamins like leafy greens, eggs, and lean meats, and foods with vitamin D like fatty fish or fortified dairy. Thirdly, gentle movement. This might sound counterintuitive when you're exhausted, but consistent. Low-impact exercise like a daily walk, gentle stretching, or even light gardening can actually boost your energy. It improves circulation, strengthens your muscles, and helps your mitochondria work more efficiently. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can be transformative. Fourth, prioritize sleep hygiene. This means creating a peaceful bedtime routine, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day. Even on weekends, make your bedroom a sanctuary, dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid screens an hour before bed and limit caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. And finally, stress management. Chronic stress is an energy vampire. Find practices that help you relax, whether it's meditation, spending time in nature, listening to calming music, or connecting with loved ones. If you're concerned about nutrient deficiencies, a simple blood test from your doctor can help identify any specific gaps that can be easily addressed with supplements under medical guidance. Remember, you're not failing, and your body isn't giving up. It's just asking for a slightly different approach to nourishment and care. Now that we've talked about how to gently reclaim your energy, let's move on to another incredibly common, yet rarely acknowledged, symptom that often causes significant alarm: those unexpected aches and stiffness that seem to appear out of nowhere. So often, we wake up feeling a new creak in our knees, a stiffness in our back that wasn't there yesterday, or just a general achiness that seems to settle into our muscles and joints. It's not a sharp, acute pain, but more of a dull, pervasive discomfort that makes everyday movements feel a little harder, a little less fluid. Getting out of bed in the morning might feel like you're unwrapping yourself from a stiff cocoon, and tasks like bending down to tie your shoes or reaching for something on a high shelf suddenly require a conscious effort and a quiet groan. This pervasive stiffness and these unexplained aches can be incredibly disheartening. The immediate fear is often arthritis or some other debilitating joint condition, leading to anxious thoughts about losing your independence, about being unable to enjoy your favorite activities like gardening, walking, or playing with grandchildren. You might start to restrict your movements, fearing that any physical activity will only worsen the discomfort. And this can lead to a quiet despair about your physical future. The truth is, while severe and persistent pain should always be discussed with a healthcare professional, many of these common aches and this pervasive stiffness are natural, albeit often unmentioned, part of the aging process that is entirely manageable. It doesn't mean your body is breaking down beyond repair. Think of your joints like well-oiled hinges. As we age, the cartilage that cushions these joints can thin slightly, and the fluid that lubricates them can decrease. This isn't necessarily a disease. It's simply wear and tear. Similar to how a well-used door might start to creak a little more, our muscles also lose some of their elasticity, and the connective tissues surrounding them, like ligaments and tendons, can become less pliable. This natural stiffening means it takes a little more effort to warm up and move freely. Furthermore, if we become less active, even just slightly, our bodies can decondition, meaning our muscles and joints lose some of their strength and flexibility, leading to more stiffness. Low-grade, chronic inflammation, often subtle and unnoticed, can also contribute to this feeling of overall achiness. But here's the empowering part: you can significantly alleviate these symptoms. The most powerful tool against stiffness is consistent, gentle movement. This isn't about running marathons. It's about keeping your body in motion. Daily walks, gentle stretching routines like yoga or tai chi, Swimming, or even just dancing to your favorite music in your living room can work wonders. These activities help to improve circulation to your joints, keep your muscles supple, and encourage the production of joint lubricating fluid. Remember how hydration was crucial for energy. It's also vital for joint health, helping to keep tissues plump and flexible. Also, consider incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into your diet. Think oily fish rich in omega-3s, vibrant berries, leafy greens, nuts, and turmeric. These foods can help dampen the subtle inflammatory processes that contribute to aches. Applying gentle heat, like a warm bath or a heating pad, can temporarily soothe stiff muscles. And maintaining a healthy weight can significantly reduce stress on your joints. These aren't complex medical interventions. They're gentle, consistent habits that support your body's natural ability to move with greater ease. Now, let's seamlessly shift our focus to another area that can cause immense discomfort and anxiety, yet is surprisingly common and often misunderstood in later years: the unpredictable and often embarrassing changes in your digestive system. Have you ever noticed that foods you've eaten your whole life suddenly cause bloating, gas, or just an overall feeling of discomfort after a meal? Or perhaps your bowel habits have become less predictable, swinging between constipation and urgency, leaving you feeling frustrated and sometimes even hesitant to socialize or leave the house. This shift in digestive comfort can be profoundly distressing. It can make you feel off, like your body isn't working right. And the constant gurgling, discomfort, or urgency can lead to significant worry about serious underlying conditions. The thought of needing to constantly manage your diet, or the embarrassment of unexpected gas or bathroom needs, can feel like a huge burden, impacting your quality of life and even your desire to engage with the world. The reassuring truth is that, much like energy and joint comfort, your digestive system naturally undergoes changes as you age. This doesn't mean your body is failing you. It means your digestive machinery is simply operating a little differently. And with a few adjustments, you can help it run much more smoothly. One key factor is that gut motility. The rate at which food moves through your digestive tract often slows down with age. This can lead to food sitting longer, increasing the likelihood of gas and bloating. Think of it like a less efficient conveyor belt in a factory. Additionally, the incredible ecosystem of bacteria in your gut, your microbiome, can become less diverse and balanced. And this impacts everything from nutrient absorption to how well you process food. Even stomach acid production can decrease, making it harder to break down food effectively, especially proteins. And sometimes, the production of digestive enzymes, which help break down fats, carbohydrates, and proteins, can also become less robust. But here's where you can take back control. Firstly, fiber is your friend, but introduce it gradually. Soluble fiber, found in oats, apples, and beans, can help regulate bowel movements, while insoluble fiber, in whole grains and vegetables, adds bulk. Don't go from 0 to 60 with fiber. Introduce it slowly to avoid discomfort. Secondly, embrace probiotic-rich foods. Think plain yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, or kimchi. These introduce beneficial bacteria to your gut, helping to rebalance your microbiome. Thirdly, slow down and chew your food thoroughly. This simple act is incredibly powerful as digestion begins in your mouth. Breaking down food properly here gives your stomach less work to do. Consider smaller, more frequent meals rather than large, heavy ones, which can overwhelm a maturing digestive system. And yes, hydration again. Water helps keep things moving smoothly through your digestive tract. Gentle movement after meals, like a short walk, can also stimulate digestion. Managing stress is also critical, as your gut and brain are intimately connected. Remember, these changes are common and small. Consistent efforts can make a world of difference in your daily comfort. Next, we'll delve into a symptom that strikes at the heart of our identity and independence: those unsettling moments of memory lapse and brain fog. And now for perhaps the most unnerving symptom of all, one that strikes at the very core of our sense of self and independence: those unsettling moments of memory lapse and brain fog. You walk into a room and completely forget why you went there. You're mid-sentence and suddenly can't recall a common word that's right on the tip of your tongue. Or you simply feel a general cloudiness. A dullness in your thinking that wasn't there before, making it harder to focus or process information quickly. These moments, even if fleeting, can send a surge of panic through you. The immediate fear is often dementia, the terrifying thought of losing your sharp mind, your memories, your very essence. This fear can be incredibly isolating and distressing, leading you to constantly second-guess yourself, to avoid mentally challenging activities, and to quietly worry about your future. It's a painful reality for many, and the silence around it only amplifies the anxiety. But here's the profound secret, the truth that can bring immense relief in the vast majority of cases. These occasional memory blips and moments of brain fog are not signs of a serious cognitive decline, but rather normal, expected, and highly manageable changes in how your brain functions as it ages. Your brain, like your body, matures. Its processing speed might slow down a little, meaning it takes a tiny bit longer to retrieve information or to switch between tasks. This isn't a loss of intelligence, it's a change in speed. Like a well-loved computer that takes a few extra seconds to load a program. Stress and anxiety are huge contributors to memory issues at any age. And as we navigate life's later stages, stress can manifest differently. Impacting our cognitive function? Again, subtle dehydration can affect brain function, as can deficiencies in crucial nutrients like vitamin B12, which is vital for nerve health and cognitive clarity. A lack of mental stimulation, not challenging your brain regularly, can also contribute to that foggy feeling. And remember how we talked about sleep quality, insufficient deep. Restorative sleep means your brain isn't getting the chance to consolidate memories and clear out metabolic waste, which can leave you feeling mentally sluggish. Even certain medications, commonly prescribed in later life, can have subtle side effects that contribute to cognitive fogginess. So, how do you combat this worrying symptom and keep your mind sharp and clear? The wonderful news is that your brain is incredibly adaptable, and there's so much you can do to support its health. Firstly, mental stimulation is paramount. Think of your brain like a muscle. If you don't use it, it can weaken. Engage in activities that challenge your mind, learning a new skill or language, doing puzzles like crosswords or Sudoku, reading diverse genres, playing strategy games, or even just having intellectually stimulating conversations with friends. Secondly, physical activity is a powerful brain booster. Exercise increases blood flow to your brain, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients. It also promotes the growth of new brain cells and connections. Even moderate activity, like a brisk walk, can make a significant difference. Third, nourish your brain with food. Focus on a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, found in oily fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, which are crucial building blocks for brain cells. Load up on antioxidants from colorful fruits and vegetables to protect your brain from damage. And ensure you're getting enough B vitamins. Perhaps discussing a B12 supplement with your doctor if you're concerned about absorption. Fourth, prioritize quality sleep, just as we discussed for energy. A well-rested brain functions far more efficiently, improving memory consolidation and clarity. Fifth, manage stress. Chronic stress floods your brain with hormones that can impair memory and focus. Incorporate relaxation techniques into your daily routine, whether it's deep breathing, mindfulness, or engaging in hobbies you love. And yes, you guessed it, stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can impact your cognitive function and contribute to that brain fog. Finally, embrace organizational strategies and memory aids. Using lists, setting reminders, creating routines, and putting things in designated spots aren't signs of a failing memory. They're smart strategies for an efficient mind at any age. It's about working with your brain, not against it. So, there you have it. We've journeyed through 4 incredibly common, yet rarely discussed, aging symptoms that often lead to unnecessary fear and anxiety that profound. Unexplained fatigue, the persistent aches and stiffness, the unsettling changes in digestion, and those worrying moments of memory lapse. The core message here is not to ignore genuine concerns or avoid your doctor. but rather to understand that for many of these experiences, you are not dying and your body is not failing. Instead, it's simply going through natural, manageable changes. These shifts are part of life's incredible journey, and understanding them empowers you to respond with gentleness, patience, and proactive care. Remember, small, consistent changes truly can make a monumental difference to your health, your comfort, and your overall happiness. You are in control of so much more than you might realize. By embracing good hydration, nourishing foods, consistent gentle movement, quality sleep, and thoughtful self-care, you are actively supporting your body's amazing capacity to thrive at any age. I truly hope this has brought you some peace of mind and a renewed sense of possibility. If any of these symptoms resonated with you, or if you have your own experiences and tips to share, please leave a comment below. Your insights could help countless others who are feeling just as you are. If you found this video helpful and reassuring, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel for more empowering content designed to help you live your best life, full of vitality and confidence. Remember, age is not a decline. It's an opportunity for deeper understanding and richer living. Live your best life at every age.